What's good? Yeah, it's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, man, you see the title, man. This is a very, very important topic. You need to go on sperm retention if you are a man. You need to go on semen retention if you are a male. I know a lot of guys have this mindset, oh, it's a myth, it's not real, blah, 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 this and da, 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 da. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm letting you know this for now. As a man, you need to go on sperm retention if you want to change your life. If you want to elevate your physique, if you want to elevate your confidence, if you want to elevate your mindset, if you want to increase your focus, if you want to eliminate the brain fog, if you want to have that drive and that energy and that aggression to go towards your goals, you need to go on sperm retention. And you also need to learn how to channel or harness that energy towards being productive and towards, bettering yourself as a man, as opposed to using it in the wrong direction towards, overindulging in sex, overindulging in, watching pornography and masturbation. You know what I mean? And that's what most men do. And that's what I used to do. I used to overindulge in the masturbation. I used to overindulge in the pornography before I was in a relationship with my girl. You know what I mean? I used to overindulge in watching the little nasty movies. I used to overindulge in being lustful over the social media, models on there, the Instagram models and shit. And you got to pay attention to what you're mentally consuming. I told you this before, right? Semen retention is a very powerful thing that every male on this earth should practice. Learning how to harness and channel that sexual energy, right? I already told you, most men might not agree with this. Overindulging in masturbation, it's not good for you. Overindulging in sex with random individuals and exchanging the different energies with people that you don't know is dangerous because it makes you lustful, right? When you learn as a man to hold on for a long period of time, whether you're single or in a relationship, learning how to hold on for that energy for a long period of time, it increases your testosterone, it increases your drive, it boosts your hormones, it clears the brain fog. It adds a level of aggression to you, and drive that, is going to help you and propel you to, attack your goals. Just it depends on how you're using the energy. It's a lot of different benefits. It clears up your skin. It deepens your voice. Like I said, also it boosts your testosterone as a man. Increase muscle mass, all that shit. Increase energy, increase focus, increase productivity. When you go on sperm retention, when you stop bussing for a long period of time, when you stop releasing and ejaculating for a long period of time, when you go a week, you'll feel the benefits, right? When you go a whole month, even months to a year, and you use that same energy that, like I said before, you'll give towards indulging in that act, when you use that energy towards creating something that's going to make your life better, your life is going to change. I'm telling you, I use semen retention to build the best physique that I can now, right? If you go on my Instagram, you see my before and after. During that time, I was on sperm retention. Yeah, I was on and off in terms of like, I release here, but I was going long, extended periods of time without releasing. And right now, I'm about to hit a year. Right, I don't know what day I'm on, because it's not about the days, it's about making the days count, which is something that my cousin Tazi told me, because he went almost a year. He went like 9, 10, 11 months. But he said, yo, bro, it's not about the days, bro, it's about making the days count. You can go on retention for half a year, but if you don't utilize their energy, you still being lustful and putting the energy in the wrong places, then your life's not going to improve. He said it's like a battery in your back. You know what I mean? You got to utilize it to the best of your ability. You got to harness that massive power that God gave you towards being productive, towards bettering yourself, towards going to the gym, towards improving your life, towards your goals, not towards dumb shit. Most of you go on retention and you still playing video games. You still have bad habits, and you saying, well, it doesn't work. It's not that it doesn't work. It works. You're just utilizing that energy the wrong way. So when you go on sperm retention, and you go long periods of time without ejaculating, without releasing, which is not gay, because guys be like, oh yeah, that's gay, bro, I ain't doing that. Cool, do you, right? Just don't complain when, you're 50 years old and you can't get your piece up. Your thing is not going up. Your thing is not rock solid. You ain't got no blood flow, right? When you can't control yourself and you out here cheating because you can't control that lust, because you over here, watching a little nasty movie all the time, and you have a different perspective on what sex is, bro. Pornography, watching porn, watching that little nasty movie, that's not real intimacy. Those are two actors coming together and making a movie and making money off that. That's not real intimacy. Those people don't love each other, right? Once they say cut, it's a wrap. They don't know each other no more. They not friends. You know what I mean? So I need you to understand, bro, porn is not real intimacy. Watching that little nasty movie, that's not real intimacy. That's not real. That's a fantasy. Seeing these Instagram models, fantasy, BS, right? Just because they look good don't mean that they good. Just because they look good that don't mean nothing. Stop falling for the trap. That's the devil trying to control your mind. That's the lust, right? If you are lustful, learn how to control that lust. Learn how to control that energy and utilize it to your benefit. If you feel the urge to watch a little nasty movie, if you feel the urge to go out there and go to the club and have sex with different chicks, use the energy. What can you do? What can I do, Matt? Go to the gym. Go run. Get on the Stairmaster. Hit the treadmill. Go run outside. Do a little jump rope. Lift some weights. Especially when you do heavy lifting. Whew, go crazy. You know, your lifts, you're able to lift more heavier, but obviously because your testosterone is higher, right? You have more energy, you have more drive, you have more aggression, right? Even there's certain times where you go a long period of time, you have pent up aggression. And that's when, rather than harness it in the wrong direction, taking it out on other people, taking it out on people that you love and that you care about, going out there and starting fights because you don't know how to control the energy, right? Meditate, learn how to, channel the energy up your spine. You know what I mean? Do a little your Kundalini meditation, right? Learn how to harness that power up your spine to your crown chakra. You know what I mean? Learn how to meditate so you can channel the energy and let it flow throughout your body, as opposed to it just being pent up in one space. And now you aggressive. Now you walking around angry because you don't know what to do with the energy. You know what I mean? Go to the gym. You know, if you create music, work on your music. Use the energy to work on your music. Use your energy to work on your craft. That's exactly why a lot of athletes, before they perform in like a big game or something like that, or a game, whatever it may be, or fighters performing a big fight, they go a few months not releasing. They go a few months not having sex because they have to utilize that aggression and that energy towards, being able to attack these weights, being able to attack the bag. You know what I mean? So you got to have that same mindset when it comes to moving towards your goals. A lot of you are stuck in the same place. You're stagnant because you have no energy to go towards your goals. You're not moving towards anything because you got constant brain fog and you're constantly being lustful because you don't know how to control your sexual energy because you don't have any sexual energy built up. Most of you have no energy in general, constantly tired, constantly, depressed and constantly laid back and sluggish. And you're 18, 19 years old, your testosterone should be fucking skyrocketing right now, but it's not, because it's also obviously it's the food that you're consuming, but it's the habits that you have. Are you constantly busting into a sock every night before you go to sleep? Because I need to go to sleep. I need to get my rocks off. No, you don't. Know what I mean? Doing it every night, 2-3 times a day. And you wonder why you don't have no confidence to talk to girls. And even if you do, guys be like, oh yeah, well, I have confidence to talk to girls and I beat my shit every night. Congratulations. But imagine if you were to harness that power and utilize it towards something productive so you can elevate your lifestyle, so you could clear your skin, so you could, build your physique in the gym, so you can, build your business. I'm telling you, bro, even Patrick Bet-David, shout out to him, right? He's a multi-millionaire. I think he's almost a billionaire. He's an entrepreneur, right? And he said that he went 12 months without having sex. Built the multi-million-dollar empire. 12 months, just harnessing that power. It's a real thing. He did it. My mentor Jeff Logan, he went a whole year on sperm retention. You know what I'm saying? And my boy's a model, bro. He's a good-looking dude. He's a CEO. He's out here doing his thing. He's training people. You know what I'm saying? He has that aura, that energy. He's charismatic. And he went a year. So that means that if he could do it, if they could do it, and they did it for the sole benefit of elevating their lifestyle, they wasn't doing it just to say they did it. They used it. They used that energy and built an empire. You can do the same. That's what I'm doing too. I'm in a full-blown relationship. That don't mean I got to go out there every time and indulge and release. The last time I did it 2-3 times, right? And I held on because I learned. I did certain tactics that I learned that they also talk about in the Way of Superior Man. They talk about kegels, right? Where like when you're indulging in that activity, to be able to hold on, act like you're, holding in your pee. You know how like you hold in your pee and you do it like with your diaphragm, you hold in your pee. They said when you're indulging in that activity, you can stop and act like and do kegels. Kegels is basically like act like you're holding in your pee and you're able to hold in that energy, right? Even when you meditate, you can do kegels and then you can bring that energy up, up your spine to your crown. You know what I mean? You can do that. You can practice. There's so many different things that you can do to be able to harness that power. You don't always have to release every time you have sex. You don't always have to release every time you're indulging in these little nasty activities. You don't have to. Give yourself a break, right? Everybody's so fixated on sex and, and having sex with different people. But if you would have used that same energy, and that same aggression towards attacking, the box, if you was to use that same aggression, that same energy towards going to your goals, you would be able to have more progress in your life. But you don't, because you're focused on the wrong thing, my friend. You know what I mean? Make sure you're out there focused on the right things. Make sure you focus on bettering your life. Make sure you're focusing on harnessing that energy. Remember, God gave you that energy for a reason. Men, right? You have the ability to use your semen to create another human being on this earth. That's how powerful it is. You have the ability to procreate with a woman to bring a human being onto this earth. That's how powerful your seed is, right? So imagine if you can procreate and bring another human being onto this earth, you can create life with that. Imagine if you were to create a legacy, manifest your goals, bring your vision into reality, because that same energy that you have when you're indulging in that act with your woman to procreate, to bring, your child into this world. Imagine if you were to refrain from it and bring that energy up and use that same energy that you would indulge in that activity to procreate and bring a child into the world, to bring your goals into this world, because your goals too are your baby. Your vision is your baby that you're birthing into this world, because that vision lives in your mind, that your vision is in the incubation period. Your goals are in the incubation period, time for it to develop. Same way with a baby, right? It's in an incubation period, and then it's birthed into this world. The mother brings it into this world. The same thing with your mind. You're holding a baby in your mind. You're holding a vision in your mind, your goals in your mind. Your vision, your goals are in the incubation period. But when you are on semen retention and you use that energy in a correct way, you're able to birth your vision into this world. For most people who are on sperm retention, it's like a battery in your back. It's like a boost. You're able to bring it much faster into reality. You're able to attract more things into your life naturally, right? Your aura increases. People start feeling your energy because you start becoming a walking magnet. Now, there's certain guys, right, who utilize their energy the wrong way, and then now they're walking around, got this weird type of energy, and people feel their weird energy. They're constantly looking at women for their bodies because they're not channeling the energy anywhere. It's just stuck in that one place. You got to learn how to channel it throughout your body. You got to let the energy flow. You know what I mean? So for my men out there, go on sperm retention. Go a week, utilize that energy in productive ways, in ways that's going to elevate your life. Then go 2 weeks, go 3. It might be hard at first. It was hard for me. It took me years to be able to perfect it, right? And it's still not perfected. I'm still learning. But, imagine being in a full-blown relationship with someone for 6 years like me. And remember, you got to satisfy someone else's needs, but you also got to make sure that your shit is straight. You got to make sure that you still holding on to that energy so you can attack. I'm going a fucking year in a relationship. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to make it happen, because there's no other option, because I'm building a motherfucking empire right now. And I don't got time to be spilling my energy and be draining my shit every time I indulge. Yeah, granted, that's my woman, future mother of my kids, my future wife. Yes. And we're exchanging energies, but I still want to hold on and utilize that power, because, we were created as men. Men were created to procreate with a woman. I wasn't created just to spill my seed in a sock and to watch a little nasty movie on my phone. Back then, our ancestors wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, you need to understand. That's why a lot of men back then were more masculine than they are now, because they didn't have magazines. They didn't have, porn on their phone. 200 years ago, they was actually just utilizing that energy to improve their life. And you got to do the same. You feel me? So make sure every single day you're out there locking in, holding on to your sexual energy, because your sexual energy is powerful, bro. And when you use it the right way, right, and you harness it towards your goals, you harness it towards becoming a better man, you harness it towards, your meditation, so you can improve your mindset and so you can increase your focus and your productivity, and you start utilizing it in the correct way, your life is going to transform. I'm telling you, it happened to me. I was able to manifest and attract my dream physique into my life because I went on sperm retention and I utilized that energy towards training, that aggression, that focus, that, I'm able to communicate with anybody. I'm not lustful. I don't look at women for just their bodies. I look at them for who they are and the energy that they give me, the energy that they bring into this world, because women are divine feminine. They got that divine feminine within them. Women are beautiful. Women are amazing. And that's how you got to view them. You can't view it. But at the end of the day, men be like, oh, yeah, well, she look good. Yeah, she look good. But at the same time, remember, that's somebody's sister. That's somebody's mom, bro. That's somebody's grandchild. And if it was the other way around, if it was your daughter, if it was your woman, if it was your, you know what I'm saying? If it was your grandma, your mother, you wouldn't like the way that these guys view your mom or view your woman. You wouldn't like it. So why are you going to do the same and be lustful when you when somebody lusting over somebody in your family who's a woman? You know what I mean? So you got to look at it from both perspectives. So lock in. My men out there, go on sperm retention, cut out the porn, cut out the masturbation. You know, go just a week. Go a week, go 7 days, not bussing, not watching a little nasty movie. Detox from that shit. Get away from that shit. And I'm telling you, within a week, your testosterone is going to increase. You're going to have more energy. You know, your drive is going to be higher. Your libido is going to be higher. You're going to have less brain fog. You're going to be so focused. It's going to feel so fucking good. But you're also going to be in a mood a lot more. And then when you feel those urges, go do some push-ups. Go work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Go utilize that energy in a productive way that's going to improve your life, not in a way that's going to, you know, take away the energy. You know what I mean? And deplete it because you want to, you know, indulge in sex all the time, 24/7. Learn how to harness the energy. Learn how to indulge in sex, but not having to release. As crazy as it might sound, as hard as that might sound, it's not that hard once you learn how to master it. It's difficult, but when you practice it over and over again, and you control that urge to release, you feel like a monster. You feel like a G. I'm telling you. I've done it on multiple occasions. I'm telling you. And I'm doing it right now. Ramadan starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's March 1st. I'm locked in. And I'm on retention. So that Ramadan X retention, crazy. I'm about to, oh my God. It's about to be a movie this March. I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm making it happen. I'm about to be on Ramadan the whole month. I'm not having sex. None of that shit. And I'm going to be fasted. Going crazy. Bringing these goals into reality. Creating a fucking legacy, building an empire this whole entire year. We locked in. Lock in. I love y'all. Your boy Matt Rodriguez. My men out there, go on sperm retention. Lock in. Harness the power that God gave you. God did not create you to just bust in a sock. God created you to utilize that energy to create a better life for your family, to create a better life for yourself, to create a legacy, to create heaven on earth. So go out there and make it happen. Don't listen to the idiots that have no drive, that ain't got shit going on, that's going to tell you, go busting every girl that you have sex with. That's how you end up with multiple baby mamas. That's how you end up with no energy. That's how you end up losing your hair at 20 years old. And you're losing your hair. You fucking going gray. You got no energy. You aging quickly. And you wonder why. It's because you busting every day, 2-3 times a day into a sock, watching a little nasty movie. When you could be utilizing that same time, that same energy, that same aggression, and that same, whatever you're, giving your energy to, you could be utilizing that same energy towards perfecting your craft and becoming a better version of you, so you could, get out the Bronx or get out the hood or wherever you live. Your boy Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen, go on sperm retention. Lock in. We're entering March tomorrow. If you're watching this video, it's probably already March. Lock in. The first quarter is finished. We're entering the second quarter of the year. Lock in. Let's build a legacy. Let's build an empire. Let's take it to the next level. Let's get it. Your boy.